¿Qué hace, mami?
Limpiando porque está bien lleno de polvo la casa. ¿Y tú ya hiciste lo que te mandé, hija?
Sí.
¿Ya viste que ya pusieron la tele?
No.
Para ponernos a ver películas y comiendo palomitas.
Sí.
Ya ahorita que llegue tu mande.
Mami.
¿Eh? Ahorita quiero que me ayudes a recortar tu... Y ya en la otra casa ya vamos a comer. Ahorita que lleguemos allá ya vamos a comer. ¿Nos tomamos una foto, hija? Sí. ¿Nos tomamos una foto, hija? Sí. Este Iván. Siéntate.
Uno.
Siéntate para tomarnos una foto.
No corras.
Ah, espérame, se está tirando el agua. Ay, estuvo muy raro esto. No se vengan para acá porque voy a trapear. No se vayan a resbalar.
This couple was on vacation in Zimbabwe. The house they were staying at had a pool, and so on the night of October 27th, 2016, they can be seen by one of the home's security cameras going for a late-night swim. And that's when, practically out of nowhere, a crocodile can be seen walking up to and eventually leaping into the pool. This would obviously cause the couple to desperately attempt to get out of the water. Luckily, both of them would survive, with the woman only receiving minimal cuts on her shoulder and elbow. And the crocodile would later be relocated back into the wild where no human contact was possible.
This video is going viral after a woman freaks out on an airplane claiming that everyone on board was going to die after she saw a weird figure in black head to the back of the plane. Take a look.
Say whatever you want. I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real. And you can spit on this plane and you can die with them or not. I'm not going to.
What's even scarier is that this comes just a couple of days after a British man on a flight from Croatia saw the same man and tried to open up the plane doors to escape him. What's going on?
Is this the guy that was called not real? Pay attention to his eye on the left. Flight passengers claim this is the person who caused the woman in distress and lead her to leave the flight. Have a look. Is he winking sideways? What's happening to his eye?
Footage of the woman on the plane who claims to have seen a shapeshifter. Some people close to the woman claim that the passenger sitting next to her blinked her eyes differently. The people heard claim that that person blinked in a manner similar to what we are showing in this video. Then the passenger realized the anomaly, got desperate, and decided to leave the flight before it took off.
Was recorded in Peru when two friends decided to explore a supposedly haunted school at night time, along with their dog Shakira. At first, not much happens as they walk through the premises, but then things quickly take a turn for the worst. What they captured is absolutely horrifying. Watch closely.
A su casa, tanto se demora mi viejo y mi vieja. Tamarias. Han salido medio cosa.
Limpiar acá adentro y no.
Tamar. Pero rato, pero tenemos que limpiar, causa. Yo estoy solo acá, que chucha. ¿Quién me va a ayudar? O sea, huevón, pe. Acá van a bloquearnos grabando, weón. Ay, ay, qué peda batería. Van, ya van. Horrible. Asu. Shakira, ven, Shakira.
Vamos a levantar con el esto. Vamos, Shakira.
Ven, Shakira. Oye, ahora, huevón, mira.
¿Qué? Sí, no.
Se prendió la luz, huevón.
Avanza.
Lucho, no seas huevón, no.
Tira ese mierda eso.
Ya vi, huevón, no seas tarado. Oyara, Lucho, no. Oh, concha tu madre. La dos, huevón. Oh. No, qué chivolo, huevón, vamos a ver. No seas huevón, no. No seas huevón, no.
Sara.
Oyara, oh.
Puta madre, no jodas, yo no voy a ir yo.
Oh, vamos a ver, mierda.
Ah, puta, no seas huevón.
Oh, concha tu madre, se abrió la puerta, huevón.
No.
Oh, ya no. Oh, huevón, corre. ¿Qué chucha? ¿Qué fue eso? Oh. Corre, huevón, corre. Oh, Yara. Oh, corre. Oh, no está huevón, no, qué chucha. Oh, ya. Oh, corre, huevón, corre. Oh.
Uy, la silla.
Oh, Lucho, me dio miedo. Oh, no prende la luz. Oh, Lucho, ven, corre. Corre, mierda. Oh, no está huevón, Lucho. Corre, Lucho de mierda.
Vamos ya, huevón, tienes que ir con mierda. ¡La madre!
¡Oh, concha tu madre! ¡Oh, Lucho, corre, concha tu madre!
¿Dónde vamos?
¡Oh, concha tu madre! ¡Corre para abajo! ¡Corre para abajo, huevón! ¡Corre, concha tu madre! ¡Oh, Lucho, no está huevón, Lucho! ¡Ay, Lucho! Lucho, no, Lucho. Corre a mi casa, huevón, métete a mi casa. Puta madre, está cerrada, huevón.
First, the lights in some of the rooms start to flicker by themselves, and then doors start to open. And just mere moments later, chairs randomly start to come flying out of the rooms, causing the boys to panic and run around looking for a way to escape. Most of the people in the comments believe that this is real and the place has a dark history. But let me know what you think. The man who uploaded this footage says that he sometimes comes home only to discover that objects have been moved around in his living room, and some even fallen off the walls and shelves. Naturally, since he lives alone with his dog, he suspects that the dog may be to blame for the chaos. So one day, he sets up a security camera to watch the living room whenever he's away. And on one night, when he returns home to the same mess, he checks the security footage, which left his jaw dropping. As you can see, something unseen appears to be moving the ball around, and in the upcoming days things would get even more bizarre, as he would capture more objects moving by themselves. And after hearing some creepy sounds coming from above, he decides to set up a camera inside his attic, which captures these sounds. The attic door can be heard opening and closing by itself, and on one particular night, he hears his dog whimpering loudly, so he goes to see if the dog is okay, and that's when things get a little more terrifying.
Okay. That's it.
The bizarre radio interference seems to always occur when the activity is present. Maybe this is a sign that something unseen is in the room with them. So, is this a real ghost caught on camera, or just a very odd series of events?
Kyle Burgess was on an early morning jog on a trail in Provo, Utah, when he thought he saw a baby bobcat on the trail up ahead of him. He immediately pulled out his phone and started recording. But it wasn't a bobcat, rather it was a baby cougar. The video then shows the mother cougar coming into view.
You! Oh, no! Get the f away! Get the f away! Go! 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 No! No! Go away! Go away! Please go away! Oh! Holy... Nice and slow. Come on! Ah! No!
Kyle is left in a standoff with the cougar as he slowly backs away, trying to scare it off with loud noises. But the cougar continues to follow him, and at times even lunges at him. At one point, Kyle turns his head away from the animal so as not to trip as he's backing up. This prompts the cougar to try and attack, getting within only feet of him.
Go away! No! You taste, dude! Trying to attack me, your eyes are looking away from you. Dude! No, go away! Go away! No! No! Yeah, get away from me. Face.
The encounter lasts for an entire 6 minutes. It ends when Kyle throws a large rock, scaring the animal into running away. Cougar encounters with hikers are extremely dangerous and can often result in a much worse outcome. Had Kyle tried to run or failed to look and sound intimidating, the animal's instincts to chase and commit to an attack would have kicked in. February of 2013, a few residents of a neighborhood in northern Oregon filed reports of strange noises coming from the forest. The noises were described as what sounded like eerie laughter. It was loud and echoed throughout the nearby area. One of the residents that heard the sounds went outside to where they seemed to be coming from and started recording. Some think the noises are being made by foxes or coyotes, but others don't think so, saying coyotes, for example, have a much more canine-like shriek and aren't nearly as loud. It's still unclear what exactly was making the noise that night. On an early morning in July of 2016, a woman living in Chicago would discover that her purse had gone missing. Both the woman and her boyfriend would attempt to retrace their steps in the hopes of locating where it had been left, and this would ultimately lead them to go back and check the footage of their home security camera. But horrifyingly, when they would rewind the footage to 3:30 a.m., it would reveal a hooded figure walking around the upstairs of their house. Only a few hours prior, the couple had mistakenly fallen asleep on the couch watching TV, which would cause them to forget to lock the doors into their house, and this would allow for the intruder to get inside the house completely undetected. The intruder would stand at the top of the stairs for around 10 full minutes, seemingly contemplating whether to go down the stairs or not. But finally, he would leave, with nothing but the woman's purse. Some other nearby residents had reported to have seen the same guy around the neighborhood, and had even caught him on camera again lurking around. But the guy still hasn't been caught.
Have you ever tried the Charlie Charlie challenge? If not, then listen closely. To summon Charlie, you must take 2 pencils or pens, forming a plus sign on paper. Then, in each corner of the paper, diagonally opposite each other, you write yes and no. Then the stage is set, the scene is ready, and now it's time to invite our ghostly guest. By asking, "Charlie, Charlie, are you there?" the spirit of Charlie is supposedly called upon. Charlie, if present, could choose to answer your yes or no questions, supposedly spinning the top pencil to point to his responses. But beware, this game is reportedly dangerous and potentially even deadly.